You did the research. You found the right credit union. You joined. You got your savings account. You got your membership card, maybe even a little money sitting in there. And now you have absolutely no idea what to do next. And that's the problem nobody talks about. You're sitting there wondering, do I apply for the credit card first? Do I apply for the personal loan? Or do I wait? And look, why are you waiting? Your 91-day clock is already ticking. The clock that determines whether Navy Federal sees you as a serious member or just someone who showed up, grabbed an account, and then disappeared. Here's what's wild. Most people who join a credit union get the sequence wrong. They apply too early, they pull too many inquiries in the wrong order, and they leave money on the table that was already there waiting for them. Hey guys, I'm Marvin Smith, and today I'm giving you the exact 91-day roadmap in the correct order so that any new Navy Federal member can position themselves to access $50,000 or more in credit products. Look, we're going to be talking about the credit cards, personal loans, lines of credit, auto loans, and home equity, all of it, step by step. Look, don't skip ahead. The sequence is everything. Now, before we get into it, I need you to listen up. Navy Federal Credit Union is not open to everyone. Membership is for active duty service members, veterans, retired military, DOD civilian employees, and immediate family members and household members. If that's you, you're in the right place, and this video is going to change your financial life. If that's not you, I got other credit unions covered on this channel that are open to anyone. We don't leave anybody behind here. So how do you get in? Guys, it's simple. You go to NavyFederal.org. You need your social security number, a driver's license, or a government ID. A military ID works perfectly. Remember also your current address and a bank account or a credit card to fund your new account. This process takes about 5 to 10 minutes online. And here's the most important thing that you do on day one. You open your member savings account with your required $5 minimum deposit. That's it. That $5 gets you in the door of the largest credit union in the nation. We're talking about 14 million members and some of the most favorable lending terms that you're going to find anywhere. Now hold that thought, because what you do in the next 91 days after that $5 deposit, that's what the whole video is about. All right, days 1 through 30. This is your quiet period. And I know that's hard to hear when you're ready to go, but listen, the members who try to rush through this phase are the ones who get denied. And you wonder why? Here's what you should do instead. Number one, set up your direct deposit in your Navy Federal checking account. This is the single most powerful relationship signal that you can send to this institution. When your paycheck hits Navy Federal every 2 weeks, you become a real member in their system, not just a name. This is a full-blown relationship. And here's the thing most people don't know. And I'm going to show you a strategy in the next few seconds that works even if your credit isn't perfect. A product Navy Federal offers that builds your credit score and your relationship at the same time with zero hard inquiries. So guys, stick with me right now. Number two, you keep that savings account active. Maintain a balance above $5. Guys, drop about $100, $200 in there. This prevents the inactive member fee. Number three, do not apply for any credit products yet. I know, but your first 30 days exist to let their system register you as an active, engaged member. Look, you're planting seeds right now so they can grow. Here's a question. Look, why do most people get their sequence backwards? This happens a lot because nobody told you guys the order matters more than the products. So guys, please write this down and pay attention. At day 31, you're ready for the step one of the credit sequence. And step one is always the credit card. Here's why. Credit cards report to all three bureaus and they really help improve your credit score. They build your relationship history with Navy Federal faster than any product, and the data they collect from your credit card behavior directly influences how much they'll lend to you when you apply for a personal loan later on. Look, Navy Federal has several credit card options. The cash reward gives you 1.5% cash back on everything with no annual fee and rates between 10 to 18% APR. Now, the Visa Signature Flagship Rewards card, look, this is their premium travel card. And for existing card holders, the maximum credit line on that card goes up to $80,000. Look, that's not a typo. I didn't get this wrong. $80,000 on a single credit card. So apply for one card, guys. Listen to me. Not two, not three, one. Keep your utilization under 10% for the moment that you get it. Look, don't go to the 30% that you hear about on the internet. Set up auto pay and let that card age some. Now, what if your credit score isn't where it needs to be to get approved for a regular credit card? Look, guys, don't go anywhere. This part of the video is for you. I promise I give you the strategy, and it's coming up right now. It involves a pledge loan and a secured card, and it's going to blow your mind what you can do with it. All right, you made it to day 61. You got a card, you've been using it right, and now you're eligible for the most powerful product in your toolkit. Navy Federal requires you to be a member for at least 90 days before applying for a personal loan. So at day 91, guess what you're going to do? You're going to apply. Look, the personal loans at Navy Federal range from $250 all the way up to $50,000 with rates between 8 and 18% APR, no origination fees, no prepayment penalties, and funds deposited same day that you get approved in most cases. So guys, if you're getting some value out of this video, drop a comment below. I need you to type the word Navy right now. If you want $50,000 sitting in your account, let's see who's serious in the comments. I want to get active in these comments, guys. Here's the strategy. When you apply at the branch or by phone, not just online all the time. Branch applications allow for co-applicants, which can push your approval amount significantly higher. Have your direct deposit history, your credit card payments, make sure they're on time, and your income documentation ready just in case they ask for it, maybe your pay stubs. So now you spent 90 days building a relationship. Now it's time to cash in, guys. But I want you to realize this. A personal loan is just the beginning. In about 90 seconds, I'm going to show you how to layer a line of credit on top of that. And then if you're a homeowner, how Navy Federal's home equity products can open up a six-figure credit line with zero closing costs. Guys, keep watching. Don't go anywhere. Here's where the real stack begins, and most people have no idea that this is even possible. Look, after your personal loan is active and your card is in good standing, your next move is a personal line of credit. A line of credit gives you revolving access to funds. Look, you draw what you need, you pay it back, and you draw it again. Unlike a personal loan, you're locked into fixed payments on money you haven't used, okay? It's flexible capital. Then there's the auto loan. This is one of the easiest to get at Navy Federal. Navy Federal auto loan rates are as low as 5.34% APR if you're in the market for a vehicle. Applying through Navy Federal after you built this relationship means that you can walk into the dealership already pre-approved, already knowing your rate, and completely in control of all the negotiation. No dealer financing games and no bunch of inquiries on your credit. Now, for the homeowners in the room, this is where things get really interesting, because what I'm about to tell you is the product that most banks won't even touch, and Navy Federal covers the entire closing costs. Guys, pay attention to this. If you're a homeowner, Navy Federal's home equity products are unlike anything you'll find at a traditional bank. They offer fixed rate home equity loans at 5, 10, 15, or 20-year repayment terms, and Navy Federal pays all the closing costs. Did y'all hear that? And look, on loans up to $250,000, those closing costs typically run between $300 and $2,000, and Navy Federal covers every single dollar of it. All right, let's talk about the HELOC right now. The home equity line of credit is even more powerful for business owners. Rates as low as 7% APR, a 20-year draw period, no annual fee, no inactivity fee, no application fee. You draw the money as you need it. You pay interest on what you use. Your maximum credit limit is tied to your home's equity. Some members unlock $100,000, $200,000, even $500,000 through this product alone. And here's what nobody's going to tell you when you apply for a HELOC at Navy Federal. They automatically include a home equity platinum credit card that gives you direct access to your equity line, just like a credit card. That's instant liquidity. That's capital on demand. And I know I told you earlier I was going to come back for you guys. So are you ready? The ones who need to build before they can borrow, here it is. This is the strategy that changes everything. If your credit isn't where it needs to be right now, Here's a 2-step bridge strategy inside Navy Federal. All right, pay attention. Step 1, you got the savings secured pledge loan. You deposit money into your Navy Federal savings account, say $1,000 or $2,000, and you use the balance as collateral to take out a secured loan against it. No hard credit check required. Step number 2, the N Rewards secured credit card. You put a deposit down. Start as low as a few $100s, whatever you're comfortable with. And Navy Federal gives you a secured credit card with a credit limit equal to your deposit. You pay it in full every month. After consistent on-time payments, Navy Federal will graduate you to an unsecured card automatically without a hard inquiry. Look, guys, if this video is helping you build a real plan, do me a favor right now and hit that like button. Share this with somebody in your military family who has no idea Navy Federal can do all this, and drop a comment below. Tell me which product that you're going after first. I read every single one. Now, if you got a 700 credit score already or above, and you're a business owner who's serious about building a complete capital stack, I'm talking about 6 figures, not just one loan, not just one credit card, but a full strategic funding architecture, I want to talk to you right now, guys. I work one-on-one with business owners at the 700 plus level to map out their entire funding strategy. Look, we'll take Navy Federal as your foundation. We're going to combine that with other business funding. We're talking about SBA loans and other funding. I want to invite you guys to a business strategy call in the description below. Look down there, you'll find it. And look, this is not for everyone. If your score is below 700, execute the 91-day roadmap first in this video. Get your foundation right, then come back and book a call when you're ready. I want to work with the people who are positioned right now to move. Look, we just got somebody approved for $110,000 today. The money's going to be in their account in the next 48 hours. That could be you. But all right, guys, there's something major happening with SBA right now that every business owner needs to hear about. And I mean right now, because it affects how much money you can borrow, effective this year in July. Now, if you've been watching this channel for a while, you know that SBA just changed the rules in a major way. They doubled the loan amount to $10 million. And there's a new rule that went into effect. It's going to be this year in July, that business owners with 700 plus level need to know about right now. And I break that down, all of this, in the next video that's right here on the screen. The new SBA rule that doubles the loan amount to 10 million, guys. Click it. I'm going to see you over there. And remember, let's get to the money.
And we're here to help empower your finances.